Lies. Yeah. And it says I'm live, but I'm not seeing it. I can't see it yet. Okay. I don't know how that sounds as well. Seeing it. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I can't see myself very well, and that's mainly because I'm uploading something right now. So you have to give me a break, guys. The thing that I'm uploading basically took forever to. It took way longer. Is what I meant to say. Stupid. The thing that I'm uploading took way longer than I was expecting it to upload, because I was expecting it to finish before 2 a.m. and it is before midnight, and it is 1:07 a.m. So yeah. Anyway, I'm here, and I've got a couple of things to just tell you guys, just a couple that I'm kind of like that I'm kind of excited about. One of them I'm really excited about. One of them I'm excited in a different way about, because I am mad at it, I guess you could say. Just notice my beard is sticking up on the sides. Needs another trim. So yeah, it's a different kind of excitement, if you know what I mean. But yeah, but it is LiveTUBBS Weekly, and you know how this goes. Do you know how this goes? You know how this goes. Basically, I tell you what happened in the week, and then I read the chat. We talk for a little bit, and then we usually do the voting. However, we're not doing the voting this time because I'm busy. This week is going to be a bunch of catch up. I've got a lot of work that I need to catch up on, so I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be very, very busy. I've also got a couple of stories to finish, and I've also got I've got to begin the cleanup of my office, and then I can get on with art. And I'm actually really excited I'm really looking forward to getting back into art. I actually got my pad out today, and then I realized that I wasn't 100% better just yet. But yeah. So what's happened this week? And I have got like a big announcement that's kind of annoying at the same time. But we'll get into that in a minute. What happened this week is basically I've still been sick. I've been trying to get better. I've been doing what work I can do, and also been kind of like semi-writing a story. The other problem is that basically, as I've gotten better, I've noticed that my effort, that I've just not been able to put any effort into writing. I'm starting to get into the same traps. God, joy. No. I started to feel like I'm falling into the same traps that I usually do whenever I try to write stories, and the main ones being that I focus way too much on one thing, or I completely overcompensate for that, and I basically end up jumping about in the story, trying to like start one thing and then try to start another thing, and ultimately not finishing anything in the story. And I can see myself doing this, and this is what usually just stops me writing, because I'm just like, right, well, that now I'm stupid. And I don't know what it was, but being sick basically meant that I was able to really focus or something. I don't know what it was. but I can feel like I feel like I'm losing the writing touch again, which is really irritating, because I have a couple of ideas for a couple more stories after these two that I want to finish. Just short stories for Fur Affinity and Belly Builders. Nothing huge, just kind of just a continuation on light stuff. But the thing is that I basically can, I think that I can, the furry stuff, the story that I was going to tell in the furry story, that I'm pretty sure that I can just draw. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, almost like a comic, like a couple of the other stories that I came up with or was requested to do, I guess. So they're not so bad. My eyes just watering really badly just now. Again, it's because of the yawning. So yeah, I found that like I'm getting irritated at myself a lot more when I'm actually trying to sit down and actually write a story. And there we go. Sorry about the quality, by the way. Again, the stream is being slightly interrupted every now and again by, oh my god, whatever that was that I just did. My eye feels like I've got a new eye. Just this one, which is the good eye. It's not the problem eye, the one that, yeah. So that felt amazing. My eye feels so much better. I say that, and then also instantly I feel like there's an eyelash that just fell into my eye. But no. Anyway, yeah, again, I'm sorry about the upload situation. I was uploading something that I thought was only going to take a little while, but it turns out that it wanted to take hours and hours and hours. So yeah, so it's finishing uploading. It's nearly done. We've got like a little bit left. Let me just double check on how it's doing. Oh, it's done. Okay. Okay, so the stream should be back to proper quality now, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, writing. Yeah, I was getting into writing, and I'm slowly getting back out of it. But to be fair, I have a lot of stuff that I need to do, and writing is just, you know, it's very much like work. You know, because it's my own personal projects and stuff. I don't have any deadlines or anything, so I'm not that fussed about like I have to type this kind of thing. So it's a bit more relaxed. But because it's a bit more relaxed, I usually have like the TV on in the background, and I end up just watching TV. And I don't care that I'm losing time writing this thing. So ultimately, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a time suck, which is a bit of a shame, because I know at least 3 people that are really enjoying the stories, but I don't know what to do. I might continue them just if I have time. If I get bored, or if I basically am sick again, then I've got something else to do when I'm not doing art. And because I can't do art when I'm sick, I get, if I'm sick, I'm super worried about like destroying my pad with like snot and germs and sweat and stuff. Because when I'm sick, whenever I've been sick, I always get like I always get at least a little bit of a fever to begin with, and I get sweaty, and I get sweaty hands, and I don't want to ruin my pad or the paper or smear anything. So that's why I don't do any art when I'm sick usually. So yeah. However, this week I have progressively been getting better. I'm at the stage now where only when I lay down do I feel like I'm going to choke on my own nose gunk. My nose has been pretty okay. I'm just going to do a test cough. I do have these annoying moments also. I think I'm better, but I do have annoying moments where I have annoying nose gunk that basically goes into the back of my throat, and then it stays there, and I can't get it out. So I'll be coughing for a long time, and it's not moving. I can feel it not moving. It's super annoying, but that's the stage I'm at. But apart from that, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. I'm not tired anymore. I'm basically better. Just I've got this annoying thing, and it came just in time. Well, almost just in time, because this weekend I was supposed to meet a friend in London, and I was not able to meet my friend in London. I mean, he goes back tomorrow. Well, today for me. And it's really, really sad that I didn't get to see him now, especially now that I think that I'm at the stage where I want to go out. I can go out in the world and not make a scene from exploding somewhere. You know, it's so annoying. I'm really, really sorry. So, Craig, if you're watching, I'm super, super bummed that I couldn't meet you this weekend. I'm come to London again, or better yet, come here. We'd love to have you here. We got hot tub. It's not up right now, but we got one. So yeah, there's that. There's been an update on the Annoying Spider Chronicles, by the way. Earlier on in the week, I mentioned. Did I mention? I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on stream. There was a spider that kept surprising me and stuff. And the night after I did that stream, the last stream that I did, it came back. It actually just down from my TV, and it crawled around on my desk and stuff. And I basically I threw it on the floor because it managed to crawl onto my phone. So I just carefully picked up my phone and just did that, and it was big enough to basically fall onto the floor. And it eventually crawled onto the mop, and I kicked it outside again. The next the night after, it happened again. I saw it just on my filing cabinet. It was just there. It wasn't moving. It was like, I'm not here, but I totally saw it. And I basically got it in a glass that I was holding my ice cubes in, because I've got these funky ice cubes that don't melt, because they're plastic. And I basically managed to trap it in the glass and put it outside again, a little bit further from the office. So hopefully we won't see that again, although it has made me wary that I've kicked this spider out twice. It's the same spider. It's the same spider. And it's managed to get into my office. So yeah. So there's that. And another piece of news is that basically also in the middle of last week, I don't know if anybody remembers her, Greeny Witch. I call her Greeny Witch, in my head anyway, is in the UK. Well, at least it's going to be in the UK next month, next weekend to be exact. And contacted me or wanted to meet with me, and I'm super excited. However, I'm just really hoping that this remnant, whatever it is, fucks off, because I'm so done. I'm so done with being sick. I've been treating today kind of like whenever something remotely sicky happens to me, I'll just be like, nope, I'm not doing this. And I just get on with my life. So yeah, I'm just I'm super looking forward to that. So next weekend, hopefully, I will be going to see her, which would be nice. And I'm really excited. But yeah, I just hope I'm not sick. I really don't want to be sick for that. I was super bummed that I was sick for Craig, and he only lives in Manchester. So yeah, no matter what, even if I'm still if I'm still like this, then I'm totally going anyway. But I'll just be in a big bubble so I don't infect her. It sounds horrible. Infect. I'm not trying to. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. So yeah. So there's that. Another thing that's been happening, and I just want to thank all the people that have dive bombed my Facebook account. I'm up to 700 followers or subscribers or friends on Facebook, and they're still coming. What the fuck is happening on Facebook? I'm actually concerned about this, because when is it going to stop? I only have so much part of my day that I can spend basically going through the profiles, because this is what I have to do. I have to go through all the profiles ever since the blackmailing incident. I've had to go through all the profiles of everybody that basically is friend requested me. And to see if I know this person, or basically if I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to meet this person or make friends with this person. Oh my god, I'm not going to leave this out. I'm going to tell you this. I've got another story. So there's three things that are really exciting that's happened to me this week. And so yeah, the Facebook thing. The Facebook thing has been crazy. I mean, really crazy. I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to brag at all, honestly. I'm just finding it weird that just out of nowhere, since last Sunday, I can't remember when it started, but essentially since a Sunday happened, I've just had so many Facebook friends requests that I've had to go through, and I try to do these on my lunch break. I do like 20, 25 at a time, just on my lunch break, while I'm just on my lunch break and on my breakfast break. When I turn the computer on, basically, I have a quick go through the Facebooks, because basically there's always new ones. If it doesn't seem, I've had people that are basically I've also been trying to combat the messages, because one of the things that basically that I use to communicate with my friends is Facebook Messenger, and it's making it that people are making it hard, because there's just so many people that want to keep saying hi or hello there, or I'm glad, thank you for accepting my friend request, and it's building up to the point where I've lost a couple of messages because they're just so buried in all of these messages. And again, I'm not bragging, it's actually a problem. But yeah, I've had people that are complaining at me for not accepting their friend request, and they basically just refriend me, resend a friend request, and I'm gonna have to mark them as spam at some point. But they don't get it, Basically, if you have nothing but cat pictures on your profile, and no pictures of yourself, I don't know if you're a real person, and I don't know if you know, I can't verify that I've ever met you. So I'm going to mark that as I'm not accepting that friend request. If your Facebook page is full of a non-English language, basically I can't understand that. Except for the German ones, that people might notice that I basically have accepted friend requests from Germany that have had nothing but German text in their profiles, and that's basically because I can read that. I can read that really easily. It's actually crazy weird how much I've picked up over the years German wise, because I tried to take German in high school as a foreign language, and I can't speak it, but for some reason I can read it, and it's weird that I can. So yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I will not accept people who basically have nothing but Islamic text or nothing but Spanish in their profiles. I can't understand that, and I'm sorry, but if you got nothing but that, then I can't read it, so I cannot accept you I cannot verify you as a friend. So sorry. I'm not being racist. Somebody actually said that, because I explained to them, why I couldn't accept them as a friend. And I think this was a person with not only did they have nothing but cat pictures and border pictures with Islamic text on it in their photo section, but also they didn't have any pictures of any people at all. So it was like, I don't know if you're even a real person. You might be a bot from Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Can't verify you as even a human. So so yeah, it's nothing against anybody that I don't know, and I don't know, and doesn't have pictures of themselves. People who have pictures of just random, just a lot of people in their photo section. They just have pictures of just different people, like or people in a group or whatever. Like, I can't tell which one of you in this picture is the person I'm talking to, so I cannot verify you. So there's a lot of criteria, to get through. And it's so annoying. But the weirdest one, and this is where it gets interesting. I had a fan. I want to say they're a fan, but I'm considering them not to be a fan and more of a maybe stalker. I don't know. It just seemed a little bit creepy. A little bit creepy. There's somebody that basically messaged me after I said no to their friend request. They basically messaged me. So I didn't move anything. I'm trying to move things. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they messaged me afterwards saying basically, it's like, is this the real Tubbs? And I was like, this is the real Tubbs. It's like, are you sure? You feel like, I feel like you've been using his pictures. And I was like, no, I'm the real Tubbs. This is me. And they were like, they're basically accusing me a lot of not being me, which is funny. And up to the point where they said stuff like, I know Tubbs. He wouldn't like it that you're using his pictures. funny because I know Tubbs as well, and I'm pretty sure he'll be okay with it. What? I don't know this person, but they basically said that they were gonna flag my pictures, and also uh, tell me on Twitter, which I never got a message from. Tell me on Twitter that tell Tubbs on Twitter that somebody on Facebook is using Tubbs's name, and that they were going to just report they were just going to report me to myself, and it never even happened. They didn't even contact me. I've not had any Twitter message. I don't get it. I don't get what this person was trying to play. I kept thinking, I kept saying, I kept typing, is this a like, am I being punked right now? I don't understand it. I don't get why. I don't. So yeah, I mean, if you're watching the stream, that was me. I do not know you. What were you playing? I'm confused. You basically just confused me. If that's what you were trying to do, then you did a good job. I'm confused. So, excuse me. Yeah. Random crazy mental person. Okay, so there's that. I did also get a message from somebody who I wasn't expecting. There's a artist called David Small. And I'm sorry if you don't want me to say your name. I didn't think to ask, but you know, you're an artist. Your name is out there. But he's a really good artist. I didn't know he was still producing artwork. I don't know if he is still producing artwork. But basically, while I was going through the friend request, like, his name appeared, and I didn't think it was the actual David Small. It's just that it's a David Small. So I was like, oh, you know, it's like it's got the same name as the artist that I like. It's kind of cool. And then I moved on with my day. I got a message from him, and then basically I checked out his profile again, just to basically, you know who I'm talking to, because he looked like somebody that I knew from Vegas. It turns out that it wasn't him, but in fact it was the actual David Small. And that apparently he's a big fan of mine, and I'm a big fan of his. So I got a little bit of a squee moment happening. I was super excited, and we're friends now, so that's nice. So yeah, so that was super cool. That was one of the super cool moments from actually doing the Facebook purging thing that I'm trying to do. So yeah, I think that's all the stories that I wanted to talk about this week that have happened to me. So what did you think? You know, have you heard of David Small as well? He's a really good artist. I like a lot of. I like almost everything that he's done. Basically, he was sending me. He was sending me pictures, and I was like, I've got a higher resolution copy of that on my computer. You know, it's basically on my computer almost all the time. I even use some of his references. He's got the Angels series, where basically these angels are the round older guys, but they're angels, and they're naked, and they're nice to look at. So I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's just, there's a lot of basically almost everything that he has done. I have liked. So it was so crazy to actually meet, kind of internet meet, one of your favorite artists. So I was like really excited. I'm still kind of like starstruck from that. Every time I think about it, I'm like, yeah, like I'm friends with David. I'm friends with David Small. So yeah, he likes my work. I like his work. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the chat now. I've talked way too much. I'm gonna blow my nose just real quick. Not sick. Sick over. Sickness over. Yeah. I didn't leave any on my. No, good. Anyway, right. Of course, Jeffrey's here. Hey, Jeff. Super. Always nice to see you, Jeff. I have missed you. I've missed you guys. I've missed everybody that's in the chat. But he says, hey Tubbs, great big hugs and many snuggles, and I love the videos you posted today. Your beard looks great to me. I love it. Well, I'm glad you like it, but I trimmed it last week. I was gonna say month, but I was like, no, it's last week, dummy. Yeah, I trimmed it last week, and it's already come back with this fuzziness all the way up to my eye. I don't know if you can see that. There's a line here where it stops. You can see it on this side a bit more with the light. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad you like it, but it will be trimmed again, so that'd be nice. You look so much better, Tubbs. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm super glad I'm feeling better. The camera's just gone fuzzy. Went out of focus. Ooh, creepy. I hate that feeling of the phlegm being stuck in your throat too, Tubbs. It's so aggravating. I'm so sorry you weren't able to see a friend. Yes, the congestion, basically the congestion that just like stays there. No matter how hard you cough, my voice is still not back together because I've been trying to cough so hard and nothing comes from it. You know, I have to be in the exact right position, which seems to be I have to be upside down, over my toilet to somehow get rid of the phlegm that's managed to get to the back of my throat from my. It's stupid. Why is the human body designed this way? Stupid. But yeah. What are you gonna do? And yes, I'm super annoyed that I couldn't see my friend as well. I'm still really pissed at that. But yeah. Spider, you can't occupy Tubbs' office. Again, I don't mind spiders being in my office. In fact, today, there's been a random craziness where there's been 4 baby spiders. One of them I can see. Yeah, there's been like 4 baby spiders at the four corners of my office. Like 2 here and 2 back here. And they seem to have just like exploded with web. Because every time I leave the office and then come back in, there's like just very fine nothing strands of just swing with the light when I move my head everywhere. And while I was typing, actually, just before I came on stream, one of them actually made just hovering just here, just in this area, and it's now on my floor. I'm hoping, or it's got into the trash bag or something. But yeah, they just seem to make webs. I don't mind them making webs over there. I don't mind spiders in my office. I just don't like them when they crawl on the bits that I need to use, because I might get surprised by them or hurt them. So yeah. So general rules for spiders: don't make webs in my path or on me, and do not crawl in my path or on me, because you might get killed. You listening, guys? Yeah. So I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind spiders being in here. Just follow those rules, and I'm happy. I'm super happy, because they do a good job at controlling bug populations in my office. Like, I would be, if there were no spiders in here, I would basically be very, very gnat and mosquito bite covered. But yeah. Yes, I remember Greenie. Wow, that's so cool. I know. I'm really excited that I get to actually meet her in person. I just, I was when I first got the message from her, I was like, oh my god, what do I wear? What do I do? How do I meet her? Do we just go to the pub? I don't know. Okay. Something keeps disturbing my leg. So yeah, it was crazy. Wow, the Facebook friends you have now, Tubbs, are ongoing. It is crazy. It's nuts. I do not know how to stop it besides just ignoring it every now and again. Now I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. That's so neat that Tubbs, that you can read German. I wish I could. Well, the problem is that basically, the funny thing is that if I read 2 German profiles in a row, ones that are written in German, then the first one I will notice that it's in German. The second one I will not notice that it's in German until I switch till I get another English one. So it's kind of weird. I don't know how I'm doing it. It's one of those funny things that when you know another language, it's kind of weird. Wendell Dixie is here, and they say, "Hey, how have you been doing, QT?" I've been okay. I've been getting better slowly, and today, like tonight, more tonight than anything, I feel like I'm definitely over this now. I've just got to get rid of the flu remnant, the random congestion, and I'm okay. I think I'll be okay. But how are you guys? What are you guys up to? Jeffrey says, "Wow, what kind of question is that? Are you the realtor?" Yeah. Well, the thing is that I understand that this actually does happen. I've seen this happen on. I've seen this happen to somebody else, where basically somebody's made a. Well, this has happened to me before. Somebody's actually made a fake Tubbs fan. They made. What was it? A Tubbs. It was a Facebook group that basically was a group for me, and somebody posted it as me. They were pretending to be me, and when I found it by accident, I basically, like, yes, I was a bit annoyed. Aha! I don't know what you were, but you were on my leg. I found you. So something's been like crawling on my leg, and I couldn't see what it was until just now. I think I got it. It was a tiny bug. It's a very tiny bug. Yeah, somebody was pretending to be me. Making a Facebook fan page group of me a long time ago now. And I basically said to Facebook that that this is me, and I'm not running it. This is me, and I'm not running it, and they're pretending to be me with a fake Facebook account, just using 2 pictures of me from an old account, or from, I think they took them off of Grommer. I don't know exactly where they got those pictures from. And they were like, well, yes, this was created like only 3 months ago. Your account has been created far longer. That is definitely you in those pictures. What do you want us to do with it? And I was like, just, like, hand over the group to me, and I'll explain to this guy that this is wrong, what you just did. And he disappeared from the internet. Although I know he actually did contact me on Tumblr, because he did similar thing on Tumblr to somebody else. But yeah. But no, I took over the group, and basically the group is now the Pigpen. I basically made it a group for just chubby guys, chubby bears, and guys in general. So now the group is called the Pigpen. It's on Facebook, and basically it's like chubby chaser kind of bear posts and stuff. It's yeah. I was going to do something similar on Discord as well. I got a lump on my leg, on my knee, from where I bashed it in Vegas. Anyway, yeah. So it's just I can see why he think that there would be somebody that's trying to be me, because again, it's happened before. But there's no real way of verifying who we are on the internet. I mean, this is fairly obvious. I'm definitely Tubbs, because you got my name on the in the background twice. And I'm saying to you, as an actual person that's not been digitally generated. That'd be so cool if I could do that. Anyway, but that would be so cool, because I could adjust my hair length and like lock my beard length into the right position. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, apart from this, there's no other way to basically prove that I'm Tubbs on like Twitter or anything like that, because basically any pictures that people like ask for, it's like, well, prove to me that you're Tubbs. Send me a picture of you. They could easily just get a picture of me off of the internet somewhere, or basically just take a screenshot of this and basically just say, here I am. Send that off to them, and they'll be like, well, you could have just gone, that's a screech. So there's no real way of proving on anything that I'm me. Yeah. But anyway, I understand where he's coming from, but it's just a bit creepy the way and the amount of time they basically kept this up. That's why I kind of thought I was being a little bit punked. I don't know. Well, that's so crazy that, yeah, I know. That's so cool. Tubbs about the artist. He is super cool. I'm really happy about that. I'm going to send him another message, in fact, because I haven't sent him a message in the past day. I sent him a message yesterday, but I've been trying to send him. Been trying to keep it like a daily communication. He's my favorite artist. Okay, I'm allowed to fanboy a little bit. Cigar Play says, hi Tubbs. It is real nice to see you again, and the spiders too. You see spiders? I don't see any. The only one I see at the moment is Pet Dot, because it's so tiny, it's just there. Also, I think I put my hand through a spider. I'm just now pointing to it. But yeah. Will you show pics of Las Vegas? What do you mean? Will I show what? Why would I show pictures of Las Vegas? Do you mean of my time in Las Vegas? Because those are on a. If you go to the pick dump playlist, I think they're at the top of the playlist. So, or if you're on my Discord, then basically you can find it in the what's happening section, because that I post all my videos or link to my videos there, or the new original ones. It's the last thing I basically posted that's new and original. So, if you want to see it, it's on this channel somewhere. After all of the streams, you'll find it. So, yeah. I think you can actually find, I think YouTube actually separates. I'll go find it. We'll see if this is real. Oh, there it is. I was like, I can't find LiveTUBBs, but there it is. Uploads. Oh no, it doesn't have it. So if you go to playlists, then you have pick dumps, and it should be at the top of the list. Oh no, it's sorted by. I don't know what it's sorted by. Doesn't seem to have an order, but it is number 27. Is the last thing on the pick dump playlist. So basically, go to the pick dump playlist, and it is called LV 2019 Re-Audioed. Re-Audioed. Yeah, I intentionally did that to myself. I intentionally made a weird dyslexia pun by adding the ed, even though there's an extra ed on the end of an ed, you know, and I had screwed up my brain when I read it. Oh my god, it's spreading in my head. No, stop that. It's crazy. So yeah, if you want to see all of those are basically all of my pictures, and also a bunch of my friends' pictures from Las Vegas, from my last Las Vegas trip. If you want to see another one, I think they're on Pick Dump 13 is last year's trip to Vegas. So Pick Dump, you know, LV 2019, we all did it. That's the latest. That's this year's trip to Vegas. And Pick Dump 13 is my last trip to Vegas. The last time I was in Vegas. So yeah, I didn't do a special video. Well, I did a special, like, vacation special, but YouTube went weird, like really weird. You also don't LiveTUBBs. Well, thank you. Arnold Field says, hey. So yeah. So like I said, there is not going to be no voting tonight for the next topic. However, I might do that tomorrow. But I've been really busy today, and I want to kind of have some playtime on my computer before I go to bed. So I'm gonna basically deal with all of that tomorrow. So expect a live stream tomorrow, where we will pick a new topic. The weekly topic poll will be back open. So yeah. So does anybody want to ask me a question or talk about anything else before I go? Or are we good? Basically, I'm back to I can film stuff. So yeah, I haven't got onto the editing yet of the pool party stuff, but I can now film stuff again. So yeah. In fact, my phone has been dying to be used. In fact, this phone is actually dying, which is real sad. I'm also getting a new phone, so that's nice. Well, I'm getting a new phone. I'm getting a new. I'm getting a new iPhone. I don't know. I don't know what one yet. But I've changed plans ever since the Pixel disaster because this thing is bullshit. I mean, it works, but it's not as nice. Oh, that was not good. Just made a piggy noise. That was not good for my throat. So yeah, I'm not upgrading my phone for free. I'm going pay as you go iPhone because I can actually get a good deal on a iPhone handset, and the SIM card is going to be basically nothing as well. But I'm spending £40 a month on this thing. And it's like, no. £30 a month, maybe, but £40 a month on something that I basically only use the Wi-Fi on here. I can do everything that this thing that I basically can do on any of the other devices. So yeah. But with a new phone means a new camera. So that'll be nice. I do not know what I'm going to use this thing for because this thing has a good camera, but it's just annoying as fuck to use. So yeah. So nobody has anything else to ask me, to say to me, to anybody want to talk to me about? No. Jeffrey says, no, I'm all set to so enjoy the rest of your evening. Normal hugs and snuggles. Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going yet. I'm just waiting for if anybody basically responds to what I just said, and then I'm going to go. If anything, I need to pee. So I need to pee, and then I need to get a drink, and then I'm basically going to be back. Where do you get your new vid ideas? Basically, a bunch of people usually like tell me their suggestions, and if I can do them, then they basically will get into into a video. People have commissioned videos before. Basically, they've sent me money, usually for materials, basically, and then they have sent me the money. I have then brought the materials, usually food, and I make a video out of it. Trying to think of a good example, but all I can think of is the trifles, and that wasn't really that was just a suggestion that I basically I went and got the trifles anyway because I really wanted trifles and I wanted to see how many I could eat. Turns out I can eat 4 for a day. All at once was a bit much. I felt really weird and gross and creamy inside. It was not good. Also, I think that was the day I had food poisoning as well. But people have asked me to like paint things on my belly. So yeah, basically a lot of people ask me to do videos, and I say that if I try to honor those requests. However, if you're basically going to ask me to do something that's either impossible or it costs too much money, then I can't do those things, or at least I can't make it look like I'm doing those things, unless I have actual money to spend on the materials for those videos. So yeah, I basically get my ideas from all of my videos have come from requests. Usually, if it's a specific week and I don't have any ideas, I will do a brainstorming thing, which is just a live stream where we basically figure out exactly what we're going to do based on whoever shows up for that live stream. And yeah, I film it. So yeah, that's where the video ideas come from. Anything else? Jeffrey said, "Did you get more, some more Pepsi tubs? I'm so used to seeing it there with you." Yeah, I've got some. Like I said, I was going to get some more. I've got that much left. By the way, this face is the creepiest face I've ever seen, especially when it's crumpled up, because this is a bottle of Pepsi Max, and they seem to be putting footballers. I'm guessing they're footballers on them. But right now, I've got a crumpled up one in my bin. One of these bottles in my bin over there, and it's got a deformed this face, and it is the creepiest thing every time I look in that direction. Who is this? Why do they look so creepy when they're just even? It's not even a lot distorted. It's a weird, creepy face. You have a weird, creepy face, whoever you are. Does it actually say? I think it's because you can see all of his teeth, and he's got like really big eyes, but such a really skinny face all at once. It tells me that this widely recycled. It doesn't say. It just says for the love of it on everything. They've done this before. They've sponsored a football event, a soccer event, and they basically what they do is they've done this before, but they've usually like written who's on the bottle somewhere on the bottle. They just put their faces on the bottle, or like them doing an action shot or something. I wish I had another one, but all my bottles get squished like this, just because it's easier to go into the recycling. Who's on this one? Oh, nobody's on this one. They just got like the trophy of the football event instead of where their face is. So I have another one. My bin is actually quite clean. Yeah, there's another one. But this is what I mean. It's that all the balls are slightly distorted like this, and there's one on the other side of the bin where I can't reach, which that bottle actually covered up just now with his face on it. That is very distorted, and it's kind of creepy. I don't know. Well, yes, that must be creepy. It's a bit creepy. I just don't look over there. It's fine. Actually, I'm trying to ignore that bit of my office right now, mainly because it's messy as fuck. Most of the office is a bit messy because I was planning on doing a huge clean, and then I got sick. So which means I'm going to do the huge clean in the middle of summer. So I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to do a spring clean so that basically everything was nice and clean. You know, when I could put everything from in my office to the outside of my office, clean everything inside my office, and then bring everything back into my office after I've cleaned it outside of my office. You know what I mean? However, now I can't do that because it's going to be way too hot outside of my office for me to keep everything outside of my office and for me to be outside of my office, to be fair. So, typical. But yeah, I need to actually like clean the ceiling because I accidentally made a clean spot on my ceiling. And basically it's just that it's like it doesn't look dirty, but if you make a clean patch, holy crap. It's like, how is there dust on the ceiling? It's plastic. It's because it's plastic. Like the wood is fine. The wood is that, you know, you can't really do anything about that. And basically, when I do the cleaning of the office, I get a broom and I basically run it along the wall of the exposed bits of wood, and basically that gets rid of a lot of dust. However, plastic, because it's so it can retain a charge, you know, it can give you a little zap of electricity. It somehow sticks dust to it everywhere, so it looks terrible. So yeah, right, I'm going to shut up because I'm talking about cleaning now, and I can talk about cleaning forever. I don't have OCD, but I have got a tiny OCD person inside my brain that basically wants to come out every now and again, but he never gets all the way. He only gets to my voice box, it seems, and then he wants to talk about cleaning. Because, you know, I don't have OCD. I have OCD about little things, like the volume of my TV has to be on a number divisible by 5. You know, it's one of those things. Stuff like that. Not everything must be clean and shiny and new looking, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Unless anybody has anything else to say. Let me know if you got anything else to say before I basically leave. Or if you want to ask me another question or anything like that, basically I will do my bestest. But no, I'm going to go pee if nobody interrupts me. I'm just looking at the chat really closely. Oh, Zao Nub. I'm presuming that you want me to say Zao instead of XO. I don't have to see that. Dear. It's a no-no. It's a no. You don't call people dear. Just, you know, it's like you're talking to a child, you know. Anyway, when are you gonna film a video of you destroying your flip flops again? Destroying my flips? I don't know what that means. Destroying my flip flops? I don't know what that means. Right. Any other questions? No. Honestly, I don't mind answering questions. You're not like stopping me from doing anything. Really? Like I said, I was just gonna go toilet, get more drink, and then basically play on my computer for a little bit before I go to bed. Because I've been doing work on my computer all day. Basically means playing around it. I don't know what that means still. Playing around your flip-flops again. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Do you mean if I'm wearing my flip-flops? They're probably on the feet channel. They'll probably be on the feet channel. Problem is that basically, like, I don't get a lot of. I can't actually do much with my feet channel because basically YouTube doesn't like it. I'm not kidding. YouTube doesn't like it. They took down one of my videos that only had my feet in them based on community guidelines, and they basically stopped me from uploading for 2 months or 3 months. I'm gonna have to check up on that actually, because basically that might be lifted now. Anyway, anything else? I just broke something. This is why my office needs cleaning. Getting it. Squeeze the belly. Belly rubs then. Ooh. And belly salutes. I will be back tomorrow, most likely, unless I basically am starting to feel shit again, which hopefully not. And then yeah, hopefully I'll be back on schedule for making videos and stuff. So yeah. So I was quite drunk, so the things I said didn't make sense. LMAO. I mean, I'd like to see you shoe playing your flip-flop. Yeah, see, I don't know what shoe playing is. You have to be more descriptive. You know? Otherwise, I don't understand what you're saying. If you say you're drunk, then, you know, have a good rest of your night, depending on where you are. Cigar Play says, yesterday I was looking for your Instagram and didn't find it, and I think that you had one. Perhaps I do have one, but since I've been sick, I haven't been posting anything to it. Also because I haven't got any pictures up. They're all coming from this phone when I've actually recorded some video and taken screenshots and stuff. So because I haven't done that yet on that phone, means that I haven't got any new ones. But you can find my Instagram at CamTubbs, CamTubbs. Should be just CamTubbs. I don't know if this matters, but Cam, CAM, is all in lowercase, and Tubbs, my name, is all in uppercase. So hopefully you can find it. It's one word. It should be one word. If not, then try iterations on that until you see either my tummy or my face, because one of those, I'm pretty sure, would be in the feed. So yeah. Incidentally, you can find my pictures from Instagram also posted on Twitter, because for some reason it copies them on Twitter and also on Tumblr. And my Twitter is TwatTubbs, TWATTUBBS. And my Tumblr is TumblrTubbs. It's very, very easy to find me on most things. The only reason why I'm not InstaTubbs is because somebody's already taken that. You know? So yeah. Thanks so much for the belly salute and rub stubs. Anytime, Jeff. I'm getting ready to hit the goodbye button. Cigar Place is amazing, belly. Thank you. And Arnold says you're beautiful. Well, I try, but I don't think I'd succeed that much. Zhao says it means putting flip-flops on and taking them off. Shoe waggle, etc. Yeah, I don't know what shoe waggle. You see, I don't think I'm going to be making that video anytime soon unless somebody pays me to do it. That's my answer to your question. Arnold says, what is CamTubbs on? CamTubbs is Instagram. That's Instagram. You know? Okay. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Probably a little bit earlier. I did try to come on earlier tonight, but the upload took a while. By the way, there's going to be 4 new videos on Tobacco Tubs, and any minute now, because I'm about to hit publish on all the buttons. I could pay you if you put it on OnlyFans. I'm rich as... Well, can't you just pay me if I don't? If you're rich, then would it matter what platform I put it on? You know? And I did have an OnlyFans page, but nobody followed me. So I'm kind of taking that off of everything because it's a failure. It's weird considering that everybody else does it and they seem to have great success, but I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, if you really want to pay me for a video, then basically my PayPal link is on all of my channels. So there you go. It's very easy to pay to send me money. I don't know why nobody does that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I will be here tomorrow, hopefully a bit earlier, maybe. Unless my condition goes downhill, which I'm hoping isn't going to happen. But you know, my luck. I shouldn't have said that. It's going to happen now. Maybe. Hopefully not. Bye, guys.